Hey, what's up, y'all? Back for another one. All right. Today we're going to talk about how to pray. You know, I think when a lot of people think about prayer, or I won't say a lot of people, but many people think about prayer, they have this whole concept in their head of how they're supposed to pray, or how they hear other people pray. They think that's how they're supposed to pray. And I just want to be an encouragement to say, you don't have to pray the way someone else prays. There is no one way to pray. How you pray may not look like how someone else is praying. All right. So, and then also, prayer is simply a conversation with God. It's just a conversation with our Father, our friend. Okay. Whether you're praying to God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, all are one, but still, you can pray separately too. You can pray, oh Father in heaven. You can pray, Holy Spirit, help me. However you're praying, it's just a conversation. It doesn't have to be, oh holiest of holiest, greatest El Shaddai, Emmanuel, God with us. It doesn't have to be all of that. Like, that's how some people pray, but that doesn't mean that's how you have to pray. Like, prayer can simply, it's just honest, heartfelt talking. How would you talk to a friend? How would you talk to your best friend on a hard day? Man, this day is hard. I really don't know what to do, man. I just need some help. Simply that. That's how you can talk to God. That's how He wants you to talk to Him. Be honest with Him. God, this day is so hard. I really don't know what to do. I just need your help. That's a prayer. That's prayer. It's just talking to God, just a conversation. Or even, it could be a good prayer. God, thank you. Thank you that I woke up this morning. Father, thank you for the beautiful scenery of those birds flying up there. That looks great. Now, it could be a 3-word prayer. God, help me. And that's prayer. And He'll hear that. That's it. It doesn't have to be this whole, there's nothing wrong with people that pray with those extravagant words and all of that. But what that is that comes from after so long a relationship with God, you start to get this reverence in you. You start to get this respect and this how you want to honor Him. And that's where that comes from. Most of my prayers are just simple. Sometimes I pray like that, but that comes from just the honor and reverence that you have from Him after so long. Then you might start, praising in a way such like that. But it can be simply just talking to Him. That's prayer. That's it. A good virtue. Never pray trying to sound smart, or trying to sound holy, or trying to sound like all these other things. Trying to impress people. And the Bible tells us that. Matthew chapter 6 verse 5. I'll read it right here for you. It says, and when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. So that's telling you, don't be like the people that are, they love to pray in front of a bunch of people, which means they're thinking about everybody else. They want their approval. They want their praise when they say the prayer. Because if that's what your concern is, that's all you're going to get. So when you pray like it's just you and the Father. You're just talking to Him. Just pray. If you start getting caught up with what everybody else is going to think, and you start trying to use all these fancy words and have the longest prayer ever in the world, that right there, that's all you're going to get. What you're asking for is out the window. What you're requesting, whatever you're trying to do in a prayer is out the window, because your focus went on to, let me make sure they approve of my prayer. And that approval is all you get from it. So, all that out the window. Doesn't even matter what anybody else thinks. You're not praying to them. They're not going to answer the prayer anyway. So, it doesn't matter what they think. Just have a simple conversation. Just simple words, Even before I started this, I just said, Father, speak to me through this video. Speak through me. It wasn't a long, it was a simple, that's it. And that's all you got to do. Just talk to Him like you're talking to a friend. Be happy to hear from you. All right. And that's it. That's prayer in a nutshell. All right. So we're coming back with another one soon. But hey, y'all got any comments, go ahead and post them. Feel free to like and subscribe. I'm going to keep coming with them as God has given them to me to speak to people. All right. And we're going to end this one with a dad joke. All right. All right. So, why was the peanut butter intimidated by the bread? Because that bread had too much jam. Yeah. All right. I'm out, y'all. Love y'all. Peace. Be blessed. See you on the next one.